in the morning?
I do.
Well,
some people say I got to be a little crazy to work here. So, yeah, I get
Well, we have to start devoting time to help everyone understand that we all need to devote time to our mental health. The average time people wait before reaching out for mental health services is 10 years. 10 years. So now we have a helpline that anyone can call, NYC Well, 1-888-NYC-WELL. If they're feeling anxiety or depressed or they're worried about a loved one whose behavior has changed, they can actually call and get help immediately. They can speak with a trained counselor, they can make an appointment. We have mobile crisis teams that we can send out. This is something we've never had before.
I know, but you know, when people went to your office, they said there was no accounting, like you couldn't.
People went. And actually, our budget director is testifying today to bring some clarity to the numbers. Not everyone understands an initiative of this size and complexity. It's something that's never been done before, Rosanna. So it's it's going to take some time for people to understand. I also want to mention that if people have huge misconceptions about mental illness and addiction. We don't grow up learning about this, and so people don't really understand all the time what they're talking about. They have these caricatures in their mind. They have these examples that are just don't have a lot to do with the reality of the treatment and services that are available now in 2019.
We had to talk to you quickly, though, in the interview that you gave with Political on the podcast, where you talked about it's not your husband's time right now to run.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say
You didn't say that.
Everybody thought that you were like, that's it. You were throwing in the towel right now.
That he's done a great job, but
he's done a fantastic job. Pre-K for all, guaranteed health care, Vision Zero. I talked a lot about everything he's done, and I said he would make a great
So
president.
he has been to Iowa.
Yes.
Should he run? Do you want him to run?
Well, he said he's not going to rule it out. He's focusing on what he's doing, and of course, putting some feelers out there, which I think is the right thing to do.
And you support him?
I do. It's a big decision. This is not something that anyone should take lightly.
And what about you? Because there's been talk about either you running for mayor in 2021, or maybe we're running for borough president in Brooklyn.
I don't think I've ever said I'd run for mayor in 2021.
No? A lot of people just talk.
I'm not. A lot of people talk.
Yeah. Well, what about
I'm not ruling anything out because I feel a huge responsibility to lead. I'm very focused on mental health. We have so much we have to do because so many people are in pain. They're in pain and they fear what they see, and I really want to help change that.
So if you did run, what would your platform be, and what are your qualifications to hold the office?
Well, certainly if I ran, mental health would be a huge part of what I'd be focusing on. Healthcare has always been central to what I care about, and that's all I can say right now because I don't have a plan.
All right, so the first plan is obviously maybe the husband.
Lots of options.
We're thinking
options,
about,
right?
Mayor de Blasio possibly throwing his hat back in the ring. How did that get so misconstrued that you?
Because it is.
Right?
Yes,
That it's not his time.
It's like telephone, one person says one thing and another person just takes it the wrong way.
All right, well, anyway, when can we see the first statue, by the way?
Well, Shirley Chisholm will be the first one up in Brooklyn in about 18 months, we hope, and then the other ones will follow on, and we should have them all up by 2021, and we'll begin to tell the right story about New York City.
And Alicia, what are you going to do now?
Well, I've spent my whole life working to make cities better and making the communities that are part of our city stronger, so I'm sure I'll be involved. Not right now, but certainly want to keep contributing to the city of New York.
You're from New York?
I am born and bred New Yorker. I'm not going to stop making the city better.
All right, Alicia Glenn, nice to see you. And First Lady Shalene McRae.
Thank you.
Honored to have you here. Thank you so much. All right, when we come back, no, we're going to talk to Mike. Mike is looking at his watch like he's like, could you
He's been waiting patiently.
I thought you were going to be nice to me.
She forgot.
I forgot.
Exactly.
I'm giving that up for Lent, being mean to Mike.
Yeah.
Really?
Obviously, I broke that off.
That's not what,
For Lent, not being mean to the weatherman.
I propose that we put that cup together and you put $5 in every time,
Oh,
$5.
yeah.
What, am I made of money over here?
I've seen your paycheck before.
Money bag.
I think we should have a target. All right, let's show you what's up out there. Good morning, ladies. We've got another cold day coming up for us here. 46 is the normal high temp. We're only going going up to 29 for a high. So it is another cold day. Look at the record high for today. I wish. No, that's not happening. 72. That was the record high set back in 1880. And we've got a cold start to the day. This is what it looks like out in Atlantic Highlands. Looks like we've got a lot of sunshine out there. A little bit of a breeze going on, chopping up the water a bit, but not that anyone's getting in this time of the year. Current temperature 20 degrees in that location with the winds coming in from the west-northwest at around 15 miles per hour. We've got 19 out at Central Park and 18 degrees in Hartford, now 11 in Albany. A mainly clear sky. It is here in the tri-state region. We got a lot of sunshine coming up for you today, which you can enjoy the sunshine, but it's also cold at the same time. So hats, scarves, gloves, along with sunglasses. You'll want all of that good stuff. Maybe that big puffy coat, of course. Troughs of low pressure keep pulling down that cold air, and that will keep our temperatures well below normal by about 15 to as much as 20 degrees. So it's a pretty big drop in temps from what you normally see. High clouds do drift through later this afternoon with a few little patchy snow flurries popping up on the future cast. I don't think we see anything significant, but yes, snow showers could pop through real quick. Don't mind that. But that cold air just keeps on coming over us here for a little while to come. Looks like our high temp today comes up to 29 for you, and then 33 tomorrow, 37 for you on Friday, with some light snow showers popping by to the south, and then it's rain, but warmer rain coming through on Sunday. Okay, let's get over to Inez and see what we have. Trying to hit the roads and the rails. Hasn't been too bad of a hump day.
Good morning, Mike. No, not too bad at all. We've had our problems here and there. Sun glare definitely affecting the commute this morning. It's going to be like that for the next few weeks right now. Traffic a little slow heading towards the Tappan Zee Bridge. The Taconic southbound past the Sawmill. You have a stall there blocking a lane. Over on Long Island, just your typical delays on the Southern State Parkway and the LIE. Over on the Cross Island Parkway in Queens, you have an accident blocking 2 lanes northbound on the Cross Island by Northern Boulevard. Let's check out the Lincoln Tunnel driving into the city. Seeing your normal delays here, slow approaching the Toll Plaza. It's about 30 minutes at least heading inbound if you want to take the GWB. 40 on the upper level, 30 on the lower, and the Holland Tunnel, 40 minutes from each approach. Stay tuned. More Good Day coming right back.
4 years ago, they conquered the world. Now, they're back.
The United States win the World Cup. A sharp, sensational finish. It's unbelievable. They will shock the world.
Politics now is unusual.
There's so much noise out there, and politics has infected everything.
And that's where we come in.
Making sure people get it straight, know the facts they need to know.
Sift out the nonsense and the drama from what actually does matter.
Committing to political coverage is what makes Fox 5 News stand out.
Madeline Scott decided to take on the Sarah Bukhari case.
It'll gut her firm and silence your greatest critic.
I see a Muslim woman who got a 25-year sentence, draconian. I'm not going to stand for it.
We're going to get you out of here, or we're going to die trying.
Friday at 9 on Fox 5.